Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Monster Legends analysis video. So this is the second analysis video for today. I wanted to do an analysis on WATTZ. So this is going to be the Maze Legends Pass. Shout out to Fox, by the way, real quick, the community manager of the game, for sharing this info with me today. So let's go ahead and read the lore real quick. Okay, so we have Dr. Victor was an only child. Because of this, he spent all of his time playing alone with his science kit. When he was 10, he asked for a new microscope, but instead his parents gave him a piece of amber. Oh, they told him, what's the thing you want the most? Hold this tight and concentrate on it. It will become true. The present made little Victor change his mind. There was nothing he wanted more than the microscope. Someone to be able to play with, a brother. The mythic amber stone released its magic along with little WATTZ. Oh, cool. Alright, so Victor and WATTZ became inseparable. They played together, they experimented together, they were young science masterminds. Their work was outstanding for this age, but little by little, they started to look at each other as competitors. Ooh, they both wanted to be the single most brilliant scientists, so they started doing experiments behind each other's back and keeping results for themselves. Oh dang. In the end, tensions were so high, they stopped talking to each other and WATTZ left Dr. Victor's side right when they were able to open a monster lab together. Oh dang. He discovered he had been convinced from mythic amber and realized that if he gathered enough of it, he could build his own army of monsters to either help him with his experiments or get rid of his competitors. Oh dang. He built himself a lab inside a hidden cave when no one would bother him. It was also in a strategic location by an amber mine. Cool. Until this day, every night when miner Darvis go home, Dr. WATTZ come out of his cave. He sneaks into the mine and steals some of his amber under, or well, I don't know that word, that day, and takes it back to his cave to bring his servants to life. He's playing a dangerous game, but for now he's winning. Cool. By the way, I do love the design. I think it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's definitely better than Dr. Victor's design, in my opinion. What do you guys think? The design. I feel like it's better than Dr. Victor's. What do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with this, guys, design. But Dr. WATTZ is the name. Halt is one of the skill, deals moderate turn damage to all enemies, applies shock to all enemies, requires cooldown. So it reminds me of overall, by the way, I know we haven't gone through the whole skills yet, but it actually sort of reminds me of Cat UFO basically. Anyways, what's this? I like that skill name. What's this? Deals massive thunder damage to an enemy, requires cooldown. That is going to be very heavy, dude. Imagine running this guy with, like, let's just say full strength, if not 2 strength and 1 speed, and like it's like level 10 runes or something. Dude, this guy's gonna be insane. Further science, deals heavy thunder damage to all enemies, applies daze to all enemies, requires cooldown. See, daze, shock. You know who else has that type of skill? Cat UFO. Anyways, try to catch me, deals moderate special damage to an enemy. See, they sort of made the monster like super duper good in the first few skills, but then near the end, they just did a moderate special damage. Although they could have actually still made it even better, but they didn't want to make it too overpowered, right? So that's why they just went with the special damage. But in my opinion, so far, dude, the skills from the skills, if you could put runes on this monster, it's going to be insane. But we also have to go through traits and stuff to see what we think about traits and stuff, okay? So Dr. WATTZ is a thunderous hacker with high damage skills, of course. He can also apply daze or shock to all enemies, as well as remove negative status effects from itself. Dr. WATTZ has an evolving trait. At rank 0, he's immune to cooldown activation. That is amazing. Cooldown activation, dude, if you're immune to cooldown activation as a mythic monster, that's actually really good. At rank 1, he gains immunity to burn. At rank 3, he also becomes immune to blind. I do love the cooldown activation, but then they sort of didn't want to make it too overpowered, so that they just added the immune to burn at rank 1, and then rank 3 they added immune to blind. But overall, I like the trait. I think it's cool. Yeah. By the way, first monster to be immune to cooldown activation, or I think that's a mythic, right? I don't know about actual monsters. Like, I'm talking about, cooldown activation having as a trait, like nothing else, nothing like dodge area or something, or what else is there? I don't even know, I forgot the other ones. But apparently at level 150 he has 8,238 speed, 13,728 strength. That's a lot of strength, dude. 167,796 life. Okay, I mean, pretty good. Um, so yeah, at level 100, his life is 59,715 or 17. Sorry, dude, that's almost 60,000. That's a pretty good amount of life as level 100 though. And this monster is going to be free as well. For the power, it's 5,808. Speed is 4,774. By the way, keep in mind when you get this monster, of course, it's going to be free, right? In the past, when you get this monster, there will be paths for it, of course, you know, like paths to get salts of and stuff like that, and you do want to rank this monster up. It's a really good monster. I wish this was the main monster, although I haven't seen the main monster. I don't know who the main monster is. I think it's that magic monster that I did an analysis on earlier. I don't know, but we have, let's see, we have relics, mask, and armor. Dude, you can run that one mask that I have. What's it called? That one mask that gives shield. It's so good. And you have armor. You could actually keep yourself alive with that. That's really good. Books, we have adventures, mechanical, good legion. So he's like a good thing, but also not so good because what did he do? Yeah, he's playing a dangerous game, but for now he's winning. And he was like, I don't know, he was being competitive against his brother and like did a lot of other stuff. It was crazy. But let's see here. The debuff is a lie. Removes all negative status effects from itself. That's all it requires cooldown. By the way, that's tier 1 we're talking about. Try to catch me, deals moderate special damage to an enemy. Okay. Behind you. Deals heavy thunder damage to an enemy, applies shock to an enemy, applies daze to an enemy. Wait a second. Behind you was not up here. You know what? You could actually use behind me instead of try to catch me. I feel like that actually goes very well. Although I do want to see, let's see. Try to catch me, apparently it does not, it's 95% accurate. A 0 stamina cost. Oh, I see. So even if you don't have any stamina, you can run this kill, and also there's no cooldown to it. Although the monster is immune to cooldown unless he gets trade disabled, right? But dude, that's really good. And it 40 damage. Although the other one is like 10 more damage now. I see. Same. You know, same accuracy basically, 95 to 95. Stamina cost is 49 compared to 0, no. And then 1 turn cooldown. Try to catch me is better. Further science, deals heavy thunder damage to all enemies, applies daze to all enemies. Okay. What's this? Deals massive thunder damage to an enemy, halt, deals moderate thunder damage to all enemies, applies shock to all enemies, requires cooldown. My destiny, this is going to be the ultimate, the special skill basically. Applies damage boost to itself. Deals moderate thunder damage to all enemies, applies double damage to itself. So wait, one thing I'm confused about. Is he going to get the damage boost first and then he does the moderate thunder damage to all enemies? And then he gets the double damage as well? What's going on there? Dude, imagine if it's like that. He could do so much damage. But I feel like it's just gonna be like he's gonna get the double damage and the damage boost after he does the damage basically. After he does his skill. But yeah, this monster is going to be for free, by the way. It's going to be for free in the past, just like Tainai, the current pass monster. In a few days, this pass is going to release, and you guys could get it for free if you do your challenges and stuff. Overall, I'll probably rate this monster from 1 to 10. I'll probably give him like a 8.5. 8.5 or 9 as an attacker. He's like a very heavy attacker, and it's a Tundra monster. Dude, Cat UFO. They're so similar. Not just from the skills, the element as well. It's crazy. But yeah, like I said, overall I'll probably give him like a 8.5 or something. I don't know. Let's read the reviews and stuff. Someone said, is it going to be free or pay to win? Then she replied and said, Dr. Watts is a free lane. Nice. Is it possible to verify Dr. Watts' trait? The image posted on social media shows that the cooldown's activated protection rank 0 trait on the first image is status caster. However, on the skill sheet, there's no mention of it being a status caster. Ooh. That's weird. It's actually kind of weird. Interesting. It's actually interesting. But anyways, so yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. We always do this for analysis. We're gonna do it as now on as well. Overall, I need you guys to go ahead and rate this monster in the comments from 1 to 10. Rate him. what would you give him as an attacker? I'd probably give him like an 8 or 8.5 like I said. So yeah, I do like the monster now. I really do. But that's going to be pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, also subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.